Trucks are more than just vehicles. They're investments, workhorses, and sometimes even family members. But here's the thing. Not every truck on the lot deserves your hard-earned money. Some are overpriced disappointments that look tough but crumble under pressure, while others offer real value, capability, and reliability. That's why today we're breaking down the worst trucks you should avoid this year and next, along with the absolute best ones that prove why the truck market has never been more exciting. Whether you're planning to buy now or in the upcoming year, this list will give you the clarity you need before making your next move. Before we jump into the best trucks you can buy this year, let's talk about the ones you're better off avoiding. These are the models that look exciting on the surface but quickly turn into disappointments once you live with them. Kicking things off at number 4 is the GMC Sierra 1500. Sure, it looks bold and polished, and the premium materials might impress in the showroom, but the price is where things go downhill. Even the base trim costs more than many rivals, and stepping up to the Denali, packed with luxury features, just doesn't make sense for most truck buyers. It feels more like a wallet trap than a smart upgrade, and the AT4 trim, marketed as an off-roader, comes across more like a fancy fashion statement than a true workhorse. Truck fans often point out that at this price, you can get far more capable off-roaders from other brands. In third place is the Toyota Tundra, a name that used to mean bulletproof reliability. But that reputation took a huge hit. The shift from the old 5.7-liter V8 to the twin-turbo V6 was supposed to be progress, but it backfired with widespread reliability issues. Nearly 100,000 units were recalled due to engine failures, leaving buyers frustrated and disappointed. Until Toyota fully addresses these problems, the Tundra just isn't a safe bet. And while the interior looks modern enough, it doesn't really outshine competitors at the same price point. Towing and hauling are still decent, but nowhere near class-leading. For a truck once known for indestructibility, that's a major letdown. Sliding into second place is another tough pill for Toyota fans, the Tacoma. For years, it's been the best-selling midsize pickup, but the cracks are showing. The introduction of a turbocharged engine and a hybrid option was supposed to be an upgrade, but many loyal buyers actually miss the old V6 that delivered raw, reliable power. To make matters worse, the starting price has jumped by over $5,000 in just a few years, without groundbreaking improvements to justify it. The result is a truck that costs more, but feels less reliable and less competitive. And while the interior is functional, it lacks the comfort and high-tech features buyers now expect in this segment. For truckers who want durability, performance, and value, the Tacoma isn't delivering this year. And finally, topping the list of trucks to avoid, the Jeep Gladiator. Anticipation was sky-high when Jeep re-entered the pickup market, but reality fell short. Enthusiasts hoped for a Wrangler's off-road DNA combined with the utility of a truck, but the Gladiator's heavier size and bulk hurt its agility off-road. On pavement, things don't get better. Its rough ride and clumsy handling leave a lot to be desired. To make matters worse, Jeep dropped the manual transmission option, one of the few features fans truly cherished. Add in a higher price tag than many rivals and an interior that feels less practical than it should, and the Gladiator turns into one of the riskiest buys on the market. It had the potential to be something special, but instead, it became the biggest disappointment of the year. Now that we've covered the trucks you should definitely avoid, let's flip the script and talk about the winners, the models that actually deliver on their promises and make smart buys this year. At number 5, we have the Honda Ridgeline. It might not scream traditional pickup with its unibody construction and sleek styling, but that's exactly what makes it stand out. The ride is smoother, more comfortable, and car-like compared to body-on-frame competitors, making it an excellent daily driver. Yet it still handles towing and hauling when you need it. The new Trail Sport version finally gives off-road fans something to cheer about, with higher ground clearance, rugged tires, and skid plates. Add in unique features like the in-bed trunk and dual-action tailgate, and the Ridgeline proves it has its own identity in the truck world. Its biggest drawback is limited towing compared to rivals, but for most buyers, its comfort and versatility more than make up for it. Coming in at number 4 is the Chevrolet Silverado HD, a beast of a truck that's only getting better. This year, Chevy introduced the Trail Boss package, giving the heavy-duty Silverado serious off-road credibility. If your budget stretches further, the ZR2 is an incredible option too, but the Trail Boss delivers much of the same capability at around $15,000 less. Under the hood, the Duramax 6.6-liter turbo diesel V8 turns the Silverado 3500 into a towing monster, capable of hauling just about anything you throw at it. And if you're looking for luxury, the High Country trim offers a plush interior loaded with advanced tech and premium touches. It's the kind of truck that can work all day and still feel like a luxury SUV at night. In the number 3 spot, we've got the Nissan Frontier. While many competitors are downsizing to smaller turbocharged engines, the Frontier stays true to its roots with a naturally aspirated V6. That decision pays off with smooth, predictable power, 310 horsepower and 281 pound-feet of torque, without the lag or complexity that comes with turbos. Towing capacity also got a bump, now up to 7,150 pounds, which is 500 200 more than before. Buyers are also impressed by the Frontier's refreshed styling inside and out. The new cabin is modern, with high-quality materials and intuitive controls that make it feel more user-friendly. And little details like the flashy new afterburner orange paint option show that Nissan is paying attention to personality as well as performance. For buyers who value tradition and reliability, the Frontier hits the sweet spot. At number 2, the Ram 1500 continues to prove why it's a fan favorite. This year, all eyes are on the new Hurricane engine, a turbocharged inline-six that balances muscle with efficiency. With 420 horsepower, 469 pound-feet of torque, and towing capacity over 11,000 pounds, it's powerful enough to handle anything while still sipping less fuel than a big V8. The Rebel trim is tailor-made for adventure seekers, with its lifted suspension, skid plates, and off-road tires. Inside, the Ram 1500 continues to lead the pack in comfort, with a cabin that feels upscale even in mid-level trims, and downright luxurious in the Limited and Laramie. The vertical touchscreen might not be everyone's favorite, but it's one of the most responsive and intuitive systems out there. Combine all that with subtle exterior updates, and you've got a truck that still feels fresh and competitive in a crowded market. And finally, at number 1, the biggest surprise of them all, the Ford Maverick. Not the iconic F-150, but the compact Maverick takes the crown this year. When Ford first announced it, many laughed at the idea of a small truck, but the Maverick silenced the critics and then some. It's efficient, practical, and affordable, while still being a genuine pickup. The result? It's been outselling most mid-sized trucks and is closing in on the Tacoma at the top of the charts. Its unibody platform may not impress the hardcore truck crowd, but Ford nailed the formula for everyday buyers who want truck utility without the bulk or cost of a full-size model. The Maverick has become the hottest truck on the market, not by accident, but by meeting buyers exactly where they are. With demand skyrocketing, it's clear Ford struck gold, and every rival brand now wants a piece of the compact pickup segment. So there you have it, the trucks to steer clear of and the ones worth every penny. From big names that failed to live up to their hype to surprising underdogs that completely reshaped the market, it's clear that not all pickups are created equal. But now I want to hear from you. Which truck do you think deserves the crown as the best or the shame as the worst this year? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let's see which side wins the debate. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world of cars, trucks, and everything that moves us forward.